Well, the effects of the Colonial Pipeline hack can already be felt across the Tar Heel state as people have started panic buying gasoline. That, of course, causing some gas stations to run completely out, something that seems to happen after any perceived shortage, real or imagined. So why does this happen? WCNC Charlotte's Lana Harris spoke to a psychologist. So, Lana, what did you find out about this? What are people thinking in a time like this?
Yeah, well, Noah, just look at last year. Who could forget the toilet paper crisis of 2020? The psychologist I spoke to said this run on gas is basically that exact same thing. This QT here on Monroe Road, in fact, doesn't even have the prices up anymore because there's no gas here. So the experts say people are just so afraid of the unknown, they don't stop to consider whether they actually really need a product any more than they would normally.
Most people can live without gas for a few days.
That may be true, but you wouldn't know it by looking at the run on gas stations with the news that the Colonial Pipeline, the primary source of fuel for the state, is currently shut down. Psychiatrist Carole Lieberman says it's called panic buying. Panic
buying is when there is a real or imagined shortage of something, and you feel like, me first. I have to make sure that I take care of me and my family.
But Lieberman says people aren't necessarily being selfish.
It isn't really just about gas, just like it wasn't just about toilet paper when COVID hit.
She says it's more about the loss of control.
It's about feeling helpless in the face of something that has come upon our society suddenly.
Lieberman says it causes people to think short term.
It's not going to be forever. Of course, people don't know that. You know, they're afraid. They think of the worst, that, well, if they haven't been able to fix it yet, you know, when are they going to be able to fix it?
Lieberman says people shouldn't immediately act, but reflect.
Asking yourself, do I really need this gas that I am going to try to rush out and get?
She says if you don't need it immediately, there are other people who do.
It's more important that the police and the fire engines and ambulances and all of that have access to gas.
Experts say the lack of gas may ultimately not even be because of a shortage, but because of an unforeseen amount of people buying it unexpectedly.
Now, if you've been paying attention, you may have noticed we haven't just been experiencing a gas shortage. There's a shortage on chicken wings, on chlorine, on lumber, on ketchup package. So what is going on with the supply chain? We're going to talk about that at 5 o'clock. But for now, here in Charlotte, I'm Lana Harris, WCNC Charlotte.
Gas, chicken wings, what's next?
I know. Unbelievable.
All right. Lana, thank you. Remember, everybody, you can be a part of our coverage. If you see a gas station that's run out of gas, pull out your phone and go to the WCNC News app safely. Don't do this while you're driving. Hit the Near Me in the bottom right-hand corner and upload your photo or video if you're pulled over to the side. You can also send us a few pictures and video on social media. You can do that on Twitter and Facebook, and we always appreciate it.